I am standing here to give you a presentation on topic vertical farming. Firstly, what is vertical farming? Actually, the vertical farming is the process of growing plants in a vertically stacked layer under the controlled environment condition. The term vertical farming is given by Gilbert in the year 1915, but the concept of vertical farming became popular after the publication of the book The Vertical Farm by Despomier in the year 1999. Now you think that why? Now the question that arises in your mind is that why we need farming. The first major reason behind this is climate change. Actually, nowadays there is no country in the world that is resilient to climate change. Every year we lost a crop of worth billions of dollars just because of unpredicted rainfall and floods. So we need a farming system that is resilient to this climate change. And major reason behind another reason is food security. Demographers have predicted that the world population increased by 40% and reached 9 billion by the year 2050, and by the same time approximately 80% of the world population will reside in the urban areas. But on the same time, the land specialists warn us that the availability of global agriculture land per capita is decreasing continuously just because of rapid urbanization. So there is a great need of a farming system that produce more crop by less use of land. And Mr. Despomier claimed that the vertical farming has ability to produce food sustainably while addressing both these problems. The controlled environment farming. Controlled environment farming is a very important component of vertical farm. It enables farmer to control the environment inside the vertical farm, like to control the temperature, pH, light. In most of the vertical farm, artificial light is natural light is augmented with the help of artificial light, and this artificial light is mostly provided by the help of LEDs. In vertical farming, either hydroponics or aeroponics system is used. Both these systems does not require soil to cultivate the crop plants. In hydroponics, the plants are suspended in the liquid medium that have all the nutrients that are essential for the plant growth. But in aeroponics, no medium is used for the growth of plant. The nutrients are sprayed on the roots of plant in the form of mist. Now, there are many successful examples of vertical farms in the world. For example, the Sky Green in Singapore and the plant in Chicago. The Sky Green. Actually, the Sky Green is 5-year-old vertical farm that work on A-Go-Go technology, and it produces 1 ton of green vegetable every day, and provide food to so many Singapore people. And the plant in Chicago is a former meat building that is used for cultivation. There are many advantages that vertical farming that vertical farms provide. The first and foremost advantage is that it increases the productivity. Actually, the productivity of vertical farms is 5 to 6 times more than that of conventional farm. The second major advantage is it is resilient to climate change, as the crops are grown inside the vertical farm, so they have no contact with the outdoor environment, so they are not affected by the outside temperature. It reduces the water use. Mostly hydroponics and aeroponics system are used, and both these systems require very less water as compared to the conventional farming system. It reduces the transportation. It reduces the transportation cost, because as the crop is grown inside the urban area, so there is no need to transport the crop from rural areas to urban areas. Reduce the use of chemical. Actually, inside the vertical farm, the impact of insect pest and diseases is very less, and if by chance the crop is affected by the insect pest, mostly biological controls are used. In addition to it, it provides a job to a lot many people, because to construct a vertical farm, there are a lot many engineers, engineer, agronomist, environmentalist, and scientists are required. And lastly, it promote a good health, as it provide fresh vegetables, and there is a low use of chemical in the vertical farm, so it promote a good health. Moreover, it provide a good education to the people who are living in the urban areas. As we all know, if there are some advantages, everything has some disadvantages. The major challenge with the vertical farming is high startup cost, because It will require billions of dollars to construct a vertical farm. Limited crop range. Actually, vertical farm is used for growing only leafy vegetables and medicine plants. And there are some other disadvantages. In the end, I just want to conclude the topic with this note that although there are many disadvantages, but their advantages of vertical farming are much more than disadvantages. So there is a need of more research to promote the vertical farms. Thank you.